Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to maximize the entrepreneurial spirit within you so you can become financially free for the people you love and care about most. Experience what the world has to offer. Sounds great, right? Well, in order to grow business and to be able to have sustainable growth over a long time, usually your reputation is involved in some way, some shape, somehow. The trick to this and talking about reputation will be the fact that we need to hold ourselves to a set of values, a set of standards to who we want to represent in business, and then also not caring what other people think when just while we understand that if we stick with who we truly are, if we're truly being ourselves, and we're sticking with what we truly believe is right, and we are making the extra effort. That's where a lot of people get tripped up, including myself for the longest time, was I wasn't giving enough effort, or realistically, I could give a lot more, and or just more so, it's not usually more effort, just doing the right things at the right times for the right people. And when I do that, then I don't have to worry about what other people think because we truly understand that we're doing the best that we can. Let's go ahead and get a banner up because we're going to go over 5 ways. Thanks for tuning in with us this morning. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to go over 5 ways to build your reputation in business and in life. These are really, these are universal. I'm a business and life coach. We smooshed it into one to create you a business and a life plan over a 90-day challenge. So let's go ahead. And one of the topics that we do talk about is reputation and relationships. So 5 ways to build a strong reputation. Episode 137. Wow. 5 ways to build a strong reputation. Let's go ahead and get them onto the board. First one being a little more about reputation. 5 ways to build a reputation. Number 1 is do deals. Do deals. So one of the weird things that seems pretty obvious, but is pretty true, until you are doing deals and you're just gaining some experience, don't be too hard on yourself if you don't have a super strong reputation. Like, for example, I'm a younger coach. And my goal is to help 100 million entrepreneurs become financially free to go see what the world has to offer. And we're early on the journey. So my reputation wouldn't be as strong as someone like Tony Robbins, who has literally helped hundreds of millions of people all across the world. So first off, when we're thinking about ourselves and our reputations, just understand that you need to do deals to usually earn respect. People have a lot of sympathy, a lot of empathy, and they're trying to be as nice as possible. And we don't give people enough credit for being so nice. Just understand one of the biggest pieces in reputation from people who actually know business and are doing business come from doing deals. Once I started doing deals in real estate, we flipped a couple houses, we bought some rental properties. Now we're over double-digit units. Now it's when I'm talking to investors and I'm going to group meetups and I'm meeting more people, the reputation will naturally come. This is what you do, and you're getting better at it, stronger with it, and this and that. So just understand that first and foremost, I like to lay that out there. For building your reputation, you have to be gaining experience and doing deals. So in your own seat, think about where you're coming from, what it is that you're doing. How can I make some ground? How can I get some experience? Do I work for somebody for free? Do I go get a job just in the industry to start out? Do I just watch 1,000 YouTube videos and chip away at it and start doing it? Do I pay a coach and start working with them and have very specific exercise and details to help start with this, to start doing deals. That's what I would recommend, of course, but I'm a coach. So, of course, it'd be a little bias coming from me, but everyone, I believe, needs a coach. Everyone needs a coach. Number two, for building your reputation, keep your word. Keep your word. This sounds so obvious, but this is something where I screwed up in the beginning. I was over promising on stuff, uh, more specifically in real estate, what I could and couldn't do because I was so eager to jump in and do deals. But be careful and understand, be willing to say, I do not understand how to do this, and then go out and truly figure out how to do what it is that you do want to do. But never overpromise and underdeliver. Always underpromise and overdeliver. Keep your word. If you say you're going to meet somebody at some time, oh my gosh, this is absolutely the worst. When someone is newer and starting out and they're asking someone with more experience to, like, I had someone want to meet me for coffee, and they wanted to ask about my real estate company, ask about the properties that we've been buying and stuff like that. And I wasn't, not charging for time, of course, this and that, just meeting a friend to kind of talk about business. And then at last minute, they tell them I'm already there. They tell me, "Oh man, I gotta reschedule. I couldn't show up." And it's like, okay, well, do you think I'm gonna meet up with this person? Probably not. I mean, I would maybe jump on a Zoom call, but I wouldn't drive all the way across town to go meet him from coffee again. Or I wouldn't not charge him, say if we did a coaching session. It's just I when I'm talking to other people and they're going out of their way, say if you're talking to someone who's a lot older in your industry, someone who, just please make sure that you keep your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. If you don't know, if it's a yes, then it's a yes. If it's a no, it's a no. And if it's a maybe, it's a no. Maybes or no's. So if you're not 100% sure, just say no, try and do your best. And then if you can surprise them with doing it, great. But keep your word. Number three, don't talk bad about anyone. Don't talk bad about anyone. No way, no shape, no form. We don't know how, if someone's having a bad day. We don't know what they have going on. We don't know. And when we're talking to somebody and you're talking shit about somebody, then what do you think that they're doing what do you, so the common thought would be when this person is not with you, they're probably talking shit about you. So, and this might not, it probably isn't true. It could just be an asshole person. I get that. However, that's just unfortunately in the business world, when we're trying to build a reputation, don't talk bad about anyone. There can be someone who doesn't provide a good service in your area. Like there's a roofing company that I think is pretty terrible, but I'm not going to go around telling everyone that they're absolutely terrible. It could have just been, they could have been backed up on their work. They could have had employees who didn't show up, this and that. You don't know. So don't sit there and talk bad about anyone because it just usually points and looks bad on you. No one ever looked super intelligent when they were talking bad about somebody else. So be very, very careful of that. Number three, don't talk bad about anyone. Don't do it. Not worth it. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't do you any good. It doesn't even make you feel good. If anything, it just riles you up and makes you feel worse about what you got going on. So keep that in mind going through these. Number four, don't shortchange anyone. Don't shortchange. I put a money sign there because that's usually what it comes to and it's about. Don't shortchange anyone. when it comes to business and you have an opportunity, you're handling money or this and that, you thinking you want to take a piece of pie for yourself because you're working pretty hard, don't do it. Or if you have an opportunity to not pay someone or you want to get a refund from them or something like that, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't shortchange anyone. If people are giving your time, your attention, you give them money because in exchange, that's going to save you time over the long haul. And people are literally stepping over $100 bills, $1,000 relationships, stepping over to pick up pennies all the time. We see it all the time. People will fight tooth and nail for that extra dime when there's just a stack of hundreds sitting right there on the ground from a treasure trove of a relationship, such as spending an extra, oh, I couldn't spend any money on. So, for example, one of my coaching partners, he had sold me a property that made me five figures. And it's like, oh, I would never pay for coaching. I would never give him money for that because I can go do other things with it. And then the relationship, like months later, brought me a sweet housing deal that's getting us closer to financial freedom. It's just understand that things cost money and that when it comes to don't shortchange people. If they're going to offer your time and your attention, or if you have an opportunity to take money, say in a deal or a partnership, and you shouldn't be, don't do it. Don't do it. Never steal a penny. Not worth it. It never works out. And over the long run, solid honesty is what truly pays. So, okay, rolling into number 5, the last one. Got to get a different piece of truck real quick. Number 5. Oh, I wish I would have learned this one. I think this is the big kahuna. This is the real deal. Number 5 for reputation. Refer business. I don't know if my Instagram camera can see this, but the number 5 ways to build a reputation, number 5 being the most important. I think it's the most important. Refer people business. If you want to get rich, make rich people money. Oh my gosh, I wish I would have known this sooner, but it's so true. So, for example, I have a couple mentors, they have storage unit facilities. I'm trying to load them suckers up and give them as much money as possible. Why? Because I want to create a strong relationship with them. I want them to know that I'm serious and I want to buy their properties from them as they retire. That is the goal. That is what I'm doing here in my market in particular, building relationships with older people and doing everything I can for them. So when they go to sell down the road, who are they going to talk to? Going to talk to Tanner, right? That's the goal. That's the mindset. That's the philosophy. Refer people business, make other people money. Think about the last time somebody made you money. Who did you think of? Versus someone just saying, oh, thanks, you did a good job. Bullshit. Compare that to getting clients in your door. If you bring me coaching clients, I will tell you everything about I know that I have in real estate. I'll give you my blueprint, my criteria for investing. You can have it all. If you bring me clients and if you make me money, if you refer business to people, they will keep you top of mind. They will answer your calls any time of day. They will answer any questions. So if you are looking to build a reputation for real, if you actually want to build a reputation within something, please make sure that you are referring business to people who you want to grow and connect with. Can't emphasize that one enough. That one is the $1 million thing that I wish I would have done in my coaching. So in our 90-day challenge, you pick your mentors. I believe there's 3 types of mentors. We talked about that on the show the other day. I make you pick your mentors, and then I make you refer business to your personal mentor, your industry mentor. Well, the goal in the 90-day challenge is you're going to make your industry mentor money. So one of the greatest ways to build a reputation is through referring business. These are the 5 ways to refer business. Do deals, gain experience. Number 2, keep your word. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Number 3, don't talk bad about anyone. Not worth it, because chances are they're thinking you're talking about shit about them when you leave. Number 4, don't shortchange anyone. Don't shortchange people. Don't steal from people. Don't cut them off if they're giving you time, attention, and service. You give it right back. Don't shortchange anyone. And number 5, the golden kahuna. If you want to build a reputation, build other people's businesses for them. If you want to build relationships, give them clients. Give them clients, give them deals, and then learn from them. Do what you got to do. These are the 5 ways to build a reputation. Study them, know them, pick one. Which one was your favorite? My favorite's number 5, referring people business. So maybe it could be you're just an honorable person and it's all about keeping your word. I don't know. Leave a comment in the sections below. I greatly appreciate it. If you know someone who could benefit, an entrepreneur who could benefit from this type of content, learning the ways of reputation, they could benefit from working with a business and life coach, please give them my name, refer it out. That's the greatest gift I can get from anyone. And I also pay $200 for referral clients. So you bring me a client, I'll give you $200 cash. So if that's worth anything, if you want money, because making people money tends to keep it top of mind. So these are the 5 ways to build a reputation. I have we got a coaching meeting here in about 10 minutes. So we got to run off, but thanks for tuning in this morning, guys. Episode 137, 5 ways to build out a reputation. And we're rolling out. I will be back Wednesday, October 12th with episode 138. So cheers, friends. We'll be live again tomorrow, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. Everyone have a good rest of your Tuesday. Cheers. Get your stuff done. And if there's anything in the world that you think I can help with, please lay it down in the comments. Shoot me a DM, either or. Here to support the growth and continue to push forward. All right. I'm rolling out. Cheers, friends. 5 ways to build a reputation.